What's up? My name is Greg Helbeck. I'm a millionaire real estate investor and I've done well over 150 deals. And on this podcast episode / YouTube video, I'm going to talk about a wholesale deal that we did in Hartford, Connecticut. If you're interested on how we were able to do this deal, where we found it, how much money we made, etc., this is the video for you. So if you get value today, if you can share this, like the video, give me a review on iTunes, that'd be great. Address is 342 Blue Hill Road, Hartford, Connecticut. I don't know the zip code, but it's in Hartford. So here's how we found the deal. Google pay-per-click. So somebody went online, they typed in some sort of a keyword, sell my house fast, cash buyer, whatever. Our ad came up. They filled out a form. I believe they filled out a form. I don't know if they might have called, but they went to our website and found us, reached out to us. And we got in touch with them. Brett bought the house. I forget the numbers, honestly. I really do forget the numbers. This was maybe 4 months ago, I think, this deal. So anyway, we got the deal under contract with, I think we had an inspection period because we weren't too sure because it was a fire damaged property, as you'd say in New York City, fire damaged property. And we were able to get it in contract. I think we had a contingency in there. We had a contingency in the contract. I think we may have told the seller we were going to wholesale it because it was like a fire damaged property. So anyway, long story short, seller has this property. It was a 2-family house, so 2 units, small apartment building. I think they gave us a price and we said, if we can do that price, can you give us an inspection period? I'm pretty sure that's how it went down and the numbers were decent. And what ended up happening was we locked the property up, and I didn't have that many buyers in Hartford at the time. I didn't really know that area too well. So I said, let me go on the MLS and see who the players are. So a little cheat code here. If you go on the MLS, you can go and you can type in your specific property that you're looking to do comparables for, and you can run a search, and you can find all of the cash sales within a certain radius of the property, and you can pull those records. Found that list, and I think I called 4 brokers, and I found 4 brokers that represented buyers. This is the key here. I called 4 brokers that represented buyers who paid cash for 2 families within that half-mile radius. 3 of them were schmucks. 1 of them was a great guy. Still work with him today. His name's Errol. And I said, hey, my name is Greg. I saw you sold this house on whatever avenue for cash. Do you have a buyer who might want to buy this one for cash? I told him a little bit about the property. He said, I do. I have a guy who's interested. The end of the day, it was like a $20,000-ish, I think it was like $19,000 wholesale fee. And I thought it was going to be an easy deal, but it was not an easy deal. The reason it was hard is because the buyer got a hard money lender, and their hard money lender was a clown. Jerked us around for like 2 months, and at the end of the day, he couldn't perform, so the buyer had to get another lender who ultimately was a legit lender who performed, who ended up funding the deal, and everyone made their money, and it was onward and upward. So what are some lessons you can take away from this? So number 1, don't work with shitty lenders. Number 2, you want to make sure, if you don't know an area that well and you can get MLS access, you can literally pull a search on all the agents who represented cash buyers, and you can call them, and more often than not, they'll have someone for you. That's the second lesson. And the third lesson is that inbound marketing is a lot better than outbound marketing, because we didn't really have to try too hard to get this deal. I mean, obviously we had to know what we were doing on the sales end, but this seller was motivated. They had a problem that we solved for them, and they came to us. We didn't come to them. I'm sure if they were on a cold calling list, they would have responded, but why do that when you could have them come to you? So hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, leave me a review on iTunes and Spotify, whatever you listen to on, and then like the YouTube video. And if you want to do a deal with me, if you want to JV with me, if you're in the Hudson Valley, Connecticut, Delaware, California, send me an email, greg@velocityhousebuyers.com, or you can send me a message on Instagram at grego_37. And I'll see you on the next REI Deal Breakdown. Take care.